Live from the Wayne L. Sumner Studios, WASU. Boom.
Good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Do you drink this every day?
Every morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, apartment. Good morning, doorway. Good morning, wall. Morning, ceiling. Good morning, floor. Ready to start the day.
You're listening to the Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It's the morning.
Good morning.
And actually, Justin isn't here today because we have Phil and Scott on.
Hey.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fun.
We replaced
all
one
4.
person with 2.
I know.
I kind of like it when there's...
I know. I like
Yeah.
using all 4 mics.
Yeah.
It's pretty
table.
cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
What's Justin up to? Do you guys know?
I think he's doing an interview for something.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
He said that he could be on the show for 30 minutes and then he would have to leave. Are you good?
Yeah, these headphones are kind of wonky.
No, I feel you. Every time I laugh, they'd like fly off my
Yeah.
head. Yeah.
Be an adventure
Nice.
today.
How have you guys...
You guys.
I'm trying not to say the word y'all because
Yeah.
everyone calls me out for
What?
me
That's not a
sounding
bad
really
word.
southern. So the plural of, I guess I could just say you all.
You all.
How was
yeah.
you all's this is weekend? Week and
So many
weekend.
S's.
It's Wednesday. I didn't get much sleep last night.
Scott?
Yeah, it was good. My mom and brother came into town this weekend, which was
Nice.
really sweet. It was Valentine's Day weekend, so
Yeah.
chaotic as usual.
Right.
But having them here was sweet. We went to Bass Lake,
That's
and
nice.
ate really well too. I went to Sabine for the first time, and
Oh,
it
that
was
place is good.
already. I skyrocketed it to the top of favorite places.
Wow.
To
Really?
eat.
Well,
Mhm.
what did you get that's so good? then?
The cow suey, I believe it's how it's
Not gonna
called.
lie, that doesn't sound very good. Cow suey.
Or it's KOWSOI.
I was thinking
believe.
cow like the animal.
Yeah. So cow soy, cow
I
suey.
was like cow.
It was
suey.
so
was in it?
good.
I've never.
It
had
was
that before.
a little bit of like a. I'm really bad at explaining dishes, but it was like a soup with like noodles inside.
Okay.
So it was like
Is it
a
like pho?
little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit. My
Pho
brother
is
got
good.
pho, and he said it was really good too.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't think you can go wrong there.
Yeah, I've only ever gotten their like I get their like veggie sushi and then their sweet
Yeah.
potato sushi.
Mm.
Ooh, it's good. That's where Justin works. He works
Yeah.
there. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
good.
I was hoping to see him, but he wasn't working
Yeah.
on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
yeah, I will be back.
Yeah.
And
I
a
need
lot
to
of,
go there.
yeah.
You've never
Well-
been either?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's good.
One of the things that really wanted me to go to it is I've gotten to meet a lot of the international students here on campus, and many of them, especially from Asian countries, have been to Sabine and think it's great.
Oh, cool.
And so that is a really good reference.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And I will be back.
Yeah.
Trying
I'll be
something
back.
else. I'll be back.
Take me out one night. Say bang.
Yeah, for
Yeah, you
sure.
guys
For a
should go
second
on
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Second Valentine's Day. Aw, that's cute. Phil, what about you? That was so cute. Oh my god.
Yeah, he had to navigate between all the.
Yeah, he was like.
all the
I know that's
the
me and
mics.
Lexi all the time. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it was a good weekend. It was great to see Mrs. Spickard and Ben, Scott's brother, come up, and great to see them all together. And my buddy Tucker came up from Raleigh.
Nice.
And so it was a full weekend. So Ben and Tucker both stayed at our apartment, our little 2-bedroom apartment, and hung out. And we had just felt like a full apartment most of the weekend, which was great.
Aw.
But also kind of tiring, just hosting and stuff. So yeah, it was really good. I'm trying to think what we did. I just had a lot of work to do this weekend. I had a paper to write and just a lot of stuff on my plate. And Tucker, like both Tucker and the Spickards coming up was a little bit more last minute.
Yeah. A little spontaneous.
A little spontaneous, and I love spontaneity.
Spontaneity. Yeah.
But it was I just realized I had a lot more to do than I thought, and ended up spending a couple hours in the library with Tucker on Saturday. And but I got it done.
Good.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
That's important.
But it's been a good start to
Solid
the week.
weekend.
Yeah.
Solid
Sun came out.
Yes, it was
definitely.
so
That was
pretty
huge.
outside.
Yesterday?
It was pretty.
Or this
Well,
weekend?
yesterday and this weekend.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yesterday
right?
was a little rainy, but
Monday,
Yeah.
Saturday through
Yesterday
Monday.
morning started well.
I was gonna
right?
say yesterday, like
Yesterday,
earlier in
yeah,
the day,
no,
it
it
was
was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like. So I had a yesterday. Wait, what? Yesterday was Tuesday, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I had to think about my schedule.
Yeah.
I have a class that's like an hour after my first class, and so
Is
it's
that
like
the
that
time
awkward
management
space.
class?
No, that's online.
Oh yeah, that's
And it's
right.
super ironic because I'm horrible at managing my time in that class. But I only have an hour break, and so it's like I don't want to get on the bus and go back home,
Yeah.
but I also don't want to just like sit here and wait for an hour. So I just like took a lap around campus and then like came back and went to class. It was kind of nice because it was really pretty outside. I just put my headphones on.
Yeah.
And like when I ran into my friends, I was like, "Yep, going to class." I walked like all the way around campus.
That's awesome.
That's a
Yeah.
great way to spend that
It's
hour.
nice. Yeah,
Mhm.
just like running into people. It's like
Take a
"Hey,
little
what's
walk,
up?"
yeah.
yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah, I recommend it. It was kind of like I don't know. It was like a stress reliever
Yeah.
because my days are very busy, except for like those little hour to 30-minute breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice to like go outside and walk or like just have alone time for a minute.
Yeah.
So it was nice. Yeah.
Good. Good.
Yeah. What about you, Lexi? How have you been this weekend and this week?
This weekend was good. My boyfriend came up from Greensboro, and that was really nice. And we also had another friend stay with us. And so ours was definitely a full apartment.
Yeah.
Our 2-bedroom apartment. We had 4 people. And actually 5 people, because my roommate's boyfriend also
Oh, wow.
slept there.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of people in that apartment. And so that was super fun. And we all hung out together as a group. And then, this week, Monday was kind of stressful because the power went out on the street and our station went down.
Yeah.
It did?
Yeah, it was like out like off air for good.
On Monday?
Yeah. It was like
Oh,
during the
shit.
day. It was like a random.
I was going to say, I had my
thing.
specialty show on Monday. I didn't even know that. That's funny.
Yeah, it was back up. It was like not a problem.
Oh,
but it was
okay.
probably down for like 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe 20 minutes. Not
Wait,
even.
that's actually funny because I do think I remember like turning on the station in my car and I just thought it was off air for like
Yeah.
a second. So I like changed stations. But then
Yeah.
I went back and it was still off air. That's,
Yeah, I
that's
saw a
what
bunch of
happened.
people on the corner down there fixing something.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly
wondered.
happened. I
Yeah.
think it might have been construction, maybe down there. I don't know. I have no idea.
man.
But it was not that long. It was like 20 minutes, maybe.
Oh, okay.
We thought it was gonna be a lot worse. But
Yeah. It's like 3 days.
yeah, that would have been really bad.
yeah.
But
Did any
yeah.
of you guys get extra or discounted Valentine's Day candy the day after Valentine's Day?
Oh, that would have been a good idea. I did not.
I didn't either, but that's something I would generally be interested in.
That's got Scott's picture written
That's
all
like
over
my
it.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part about Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I like went to Walmart and just got my roommate and I was like, Happy Valentine's Day the day after
Yeah.
because
That's so
it's
cute.
discounted.
Yeah.
Like, did
That's
you
so
get
smart.
the packaged candy where it's little truffles and stuff?
It was like, you know those Russell Stover heart boxes?
Yeah.
That's
With
what I got.
Yeah, except
Yep.
it wasn't Russell Stover. It was like the bad chocolate, you know?
Yeah.
And I like ate
Brussels
one and I
Glover.
was like,
Is that knockoff?
The knockoff. right?
Did you say Brussels Glover?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Brussels sprouts candy?
Yeah, Brussels sprouts.
I'm
yeah.
not a huge fan of those truffles, even if they're the
Russell
real.
Russell Clover.
Even if they're the real Russell
deal.
Stover.
Stover, that's right.
Brussels Slover.
Because some of them are coconut flavored.
Yeah, like
They're-
peach
it's always-
cream or something.
Yeah, no,
I'm like,
the Russell Stover ones, they don't have any, like, you know how some of them have, like, a key, so it'll tell you what they
Yeah.
are?
yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta
I have
have
no
that.
idea.
You're going in blind.
Yeah,
Oh, really? I
like,
didn't
you're
realize
just
that.
Like, I could be allergic to this. Who knows? Like,
Yeah.
There could be nuts in here and I might die, but I'm going to try it.
I mean, I'm not allergic to anything. So
I'm not
thank God.
either.
But, like,
Well,
But still, you want to know what you're
Yeah, I was
biting
like, what?
into.
yeah.
yeah. So
Living
one
life
was
on the
definitely
edge.
coconut, and it was really interesting.
Yeah.
You guys don't like
Yeah.
Do you not like coconut at all? Or you
I'm not a
didn't
huge
like
fan.
you don't like the coconut? I love coconut.
It's one of the few things that I'm not a huge fan of, but I can eat a coconut cookie and get through it if needed.
Somebody's like,
I'm not
life
You
gonna-
or
are
death.
being forced
Eat this
to.
coconut
Well, I've
God
had
could get through it.
I've had many coconut sweet things before,
I got
but
you.
I wouldn't choose it.
But you
Yeah.
couldn't eat like a whole coconut cake. If
I like
Oh, I
coconut
would eat a
cake.
piece.
Like I like coconut cake with like the icing on it,
Yeah.
and then I also like macaroons, which are coconutty.
Yeah. What about almond joys?
Nope.
I think I like
That's
those.
like my favorite candy.
Is it
Almond
really?
Joys.
Yeah.
Those have almonds in. I'm guessing. And what
And
else?
coconut.
It's literally like a
chocolate.
coconut
Yeah.
patty just with they just throw an almond on top and
I
then
could see
drizzle
There's
it.
eating
one
that.
almond? There's
I
just
could
one?
see eating that.
Yeah, isn't there? I'm pretty sure there's just
That's so
one
funny.
almond.
I thought there were like 2 or 3.
And it's not even like hidden well. It's like a chocolate bar and then there's just boop and then they drizzle it with chocolate. Yeah. But they're good.
All right. Yeah.
I would, when I was a kid and my friends and I would trade candy at Halloween,
Oh yeah.
I would always give up all my Three Musketeers for Almond Joys.
Oh, I would have
Yeah,
traded
I'd be the
with
one
you.
giving you.
Yeah, I'd be
Almond
giving you Almond
Yeah.
Joy for a Three Musketeer.
Yeah. My sister used to give me all her bubble gum because I love bubble gum, and she I think she had too much one time and she like threw up from it, and she
From bubble gum?
Yeah, and she like
Oh, no.
never wanted to
Ooh.
ever taste it again. So I was like,
Like specifically bubble gum, or can she not?
she likes
chew
regular gum.
mint
Like I think it's just the taste of like classic. bubble
Yeah.
gum. Why are you laughing?
I just thought of another story, and it's kind of embarrassing on my part. But were you finished?
Yeah, you
Sorry.
need to tell it.
That was totally rude. I'm so sorry.
No, it's so.
But
so
so this wasn't that long ago. I was probably in high school, and as I was growing up, I had a hard time stop eating. Like I would just eat and eat and eat until I got sick. And so Christmas one year, I was probably honestly might have been like freshman or sophomore year of high school. Like time when I should have known better than to do this. But I ate all of my Christmas candy that was in my stocking. And I just like threw up all over my room. And it was disgusting, y'all.
my
Like
gosh.
it was so bad. And I was
From eating all your Christmas
I was in high school. Like I knew
You were
better than to
16.
eat. I knew better than to eat all my candy. I wasn't a child, and my mom was just the sweetest and like cleaned it up, and I was just being just such a child. That's all. But my family gives me a really hard time for that.
That is so funny.
Because
you
it's
ate
just
all
really
of it. How much
embarrassing.
was there?
it was a lot. I could put down some candy in my day. My metabolism's starting to slow down, so I eat less and less now. But it's,
Yeah, when you're like a kid, man, I feel like you can eat.
and when you're 16.
Well,
too.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
forgot
guess
that you
you're
were
still
16.
a kid. Freshman year of high school, but
That's funny.
it was definitely a stage of my life where I should have known to stop eating the candy instead of.
Were you feeling sick as you were eating the candy?
Probably so, yeah.
Or okay.
Yeah. It was just
Like I just
so
gotta get
disgusting.
through it. I just gotta get through it.
I'm almost there.
It was a lot of candy.
Did you eat any almond joys?
That's funny.
Doubtful.
Mm.
Yeah.
Put those to the side.
Yeah.
There was probably this little Ghirardelli package Christmas
Yes.
style things that have like Santa and then the reindeer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ate one of those probably like the whole row of reindeer. And
The whole row.
what else? Like just there's always candy in our stockings.
Yeah.
Every year
Yeah.
when we open up our stockings, my family gives me a hard time about that.
Yeah, that annual joke.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
are the classic.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna be right back on the morning app.
The Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
Well, it is Wednesday, and that means that The Bachelor has happened already this
It
week.
has happened.
It has happened.
Indeed.
And I'm really excited to talk about it because I am mad.
You're
about it.
mad?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
So first of all,
I'm not mad. I just think this Bachelor is like really dumb. I just think he's so dumb.
Yeah.
I'm in full cahoots with that comment.
Full cahoots.
But
I concur.
when the man Chris Harrison rolls up on the promo when they go to commercial and it says, "We are looking for the next Bachelor."
They play that spot like 5 or 6 times per show.
Do you guys ever see yourself in the future filling out an application?
Yes.
Just to see.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would love
To be on the show?
Yeah.
Oh,
You could.
I would
for
not
kicks.
take it like
Just for
obviously I
kicks.
wouldn't take it seriously, but like I would love to be on it and then just like 10 people in be voted off.
But see,
and then maybe
that's
be
when
on
you fall in
Bachelor in
love.
Paradise. I would make myself really memorable, so then they
She's
bring
got a
me
whole
back.
plan.
They're like, "Oh, she was funny. We're gonna bring her back for Bachelor in
Yeah.
Paradise." You know what I
Dude.
mean? That would be my goal.
That's funny.
God,
Yeah.
amazing.
It would be that would be perfect, Kiera,
Yeah.
if you were on it. It's just someone that we know that is
It would be
eventually
so
on
great.
the show.
Do you know when the applications expire?
So I
Oh my
looked,
God, you should apply right now.
I'm not kidding.
well, I looked at the application and it's actually kind of sad in my opinion.
Is it
Some of the
sad?
questions that they ask, like they're looking for you to like share your weight and just very surface level things. to
Oh,
judge
that's
somebody
so
about
stupid.
whether
Yeah.
I'm still gonna apply.
They
It's
think of it, like you.
yeah.
They make you take a video of yourself, just talking for 5 minutes to try to grasp what your personality is
Yeah.
like. And I didn't look at it a ton, but I think it would be. I would love to apply sometime and just to see if I would get it, but then not go.
Yeah, so if you did on the off chance that you do get it, that you can say that like I got accepted on.
Yeah,
The
you're
Bachelor,
watching
but
you're
I
watching
didn't.
the first episode with some friends, and you're like, just 30 minutes into shows. I was almost on the season.
Yeah.
And of course, no one's gonna believe you. Like,
Yeah.
like,
They
So-
accepted my application.
I found how to apply to be the Bachelor.
Yeah.
But how do you apply to just be on the show? Where
I
did
think
you
that
find
is.
that?
I think that's
Yeah,
the
I feel
same
like
thing.
yeah, because to be the Bachelor, you have to be one of the
A contestant.
a contestant on the Bachelorette.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh.
So because Pete was third,
Pete.
or he finished top
that's his
3.
nickname.
Pilot Pete.
That's I'm sorry, but that is the only thing that gives him a personality is the fact that he can fly airplanes.
Yeah.
There's like a thing that's like a drinking game. You know how wine night is supposed to be Bachelor?
Yeah.
You have to take a sip every time they reference like the pilot
Yeah.
or there's a plane in the shot. You have to like chug
Yeah.
it or like
The last
something.
rose ceremony was in an airplane hangar.
Are you
Yeah.
Yeah, they made it all nice and then what? Like,
Yeah.
You're gonna be
I don't-
sipping a lot. Especially the first episode. I watched the first one.
Yeah.
You'd been
it was
toasted.
chaos.
Oh my God.
Even.
Wasted.
Yeah. Okay,
every other woman came
Was a
out
flight
and was like,
yeah, the
None
flight
of them
attendants.
stayed.
Oh yeah, you told me about
Yeah,
that.
there's
I'll
no
be
flight
your,
attendants left.
second.
That's so funny.
in
I
flight.
hadn't
funny.
seen any of the season except for 2 episodes ago, and now I'm hooked. But
Yeah.
Lexi told me about they were all like, I am gonna stand out because I'm a flight attendant. Oh my
a bunch
gosh.
of them. It was so
Yeah.
funny.
That's classic.
That's hilarious.
Every time something happens where it's like there's like a plane or something, everyone that I watch it with, all my friends that we all watch it with, we're all like, wait, he's a pilot? Like, what?
That's crazy.
No way! We didn't even know that.
He's such
That's
a
so-
ding
It's like
dong.
He is a
Big
ding
joke.
dong.
So, Lexi, why are you mad this particular
re-
way?
Yeah, I
Yes.
want to know why you're mad.
Okay, in case you haven't seen. Also, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Victoria F doesn't go home this episode, even though she definitely
crazy.
should have.
She definitely should have.
He was even warned by, apparently it was his ex that warned him about her, that they met, like, they were at this, like, concert in her hometown, Virginia Beach, and, like, his ex came up, and they, like, blurred her face, but then he was like, oh, hey, Marissa, and everyone was like, what? Like, why
Yeah,
don't you just
Marissa
show
was
her
Well, now
getting
we
a lot
can
of
all
clicks
know.
on the
like,
internet.
what? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was his ex, and then, but also, like, can you trust your ex?
Well, no, they were,
But
like,
also-
really good friends.
Oh,
Like, he, like,
gotcha,
definitely
gotcha,
trusted her.
Gotcha.
And they had
Who
been broken up
knows?
for a while. And so anyway, she like tells him that she's like, you need to be careful with Victoria because
I could have told you that.
yeah,
just based off of
really, but
how much she cries. Oh my God.
But also, okay, so then she's basically like, yeah, be careful. She's like broken up a lot of relationships, like friendships and other relationships and stuff like that. And he was like, okay, that's huge. And so he was like really upset about it. And then he goes to confront her, and she basically like
She just had defense mechanisms.
It was
like,
so bad. She just started crying and was like, you're giving up on us. And like, she wouldn't even answer his question.
I know.
And I was like, what?
She just like turned it around and was like, how dare you attack me? He's like, I would have been so confused.
He was like, excuse me? He said that. And I was like, well.
I just feel like every time I've heard her speak, it's just, she always does this. She's like, how dare you? She like grabs, she's like, how dare you just do this to me every time? I'm like, stop touching your hair. Oh my God.
Look the man in his eyes and tell him that.
I haven't heard her say anything of substance.
She didn't even apologize to him.
oh my goodness.
She's the
this
worst.
show, oh my gosh, I love
She's
it.
the worst. Kelsey went home, which I'm not mad about it because I didn't vibe with her either.
Yeah.
But also she was better than Victoria. So.
Yeah. But also
she deserved to be there more than Victoria.
Did you guys hear that her Kelsey's home visit was staged? Like that was not her house.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What? Like so apparently on the show,
because all of the houses were like
that's
mansions.
what I'm saying. That always
so
happens. Because apparently on the show, if your house is not like
up to par
with their with the show standards,
they'll rent an
they
Airbnb
give you
or something?
they give you a stage house. It's literally a set.
Ridiculous.
If you pay attention, you don't see any open windows the whole time. They're all covered.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's really ridiculous.
So that could have something to do with it.
Wow.
He was taken to a fake home.
Yeah, was Peter told that?
I don't know.
Who knows?
Surely he would know if there aren't
sure
any
he
pictures
knew.
on the wall or.
That's what. Well, I mean, they had like pictures set up, but
surely,
it was probably. I mean, they were trying to stage it.
He probably had no idea. In all honesty,
Yeah,
he was
'cause
probably
he's a
like,
dumb-dumb.
"Wow, this is a beautiful house."
Yeah, I mean,
wow.
you could just kind of tell the way. Like, it didn't look like anybody was living in the house. Everything was perfectly made up. And I understand that everybody does that when there's going to be a TV crew in your house. But it seriously looked like there were no... I mean, the counters were completely empty. The bedrooms just happened to have a perfect little picture frame right next to the bed. It just seemed so...
Of course they, like, stage everything. They probably have interior decorators that come in.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
That's somebody's job, for sure.
Yeah.
Chief executive interior
Officer.
designer for...
For the Bachelor.
For Bachelor.
They've got the budget. They
homes.
might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But...
That's crazy, though. Imagine, like, having to leave your house to meet your daughter's boyfriend.
Yeah.
That would be so weird.
I know, right?
Because I think her parents were divorced, too, so they'd... Yeah, but were both of them there?
Her stepdad was there.
Stepdad was there. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think.
Yeah, because isn't
her
her dad? I remember her talking about. Well, somebody told me that she talked about the fact that her dad was like really problematic, like he was a drug addict or something.
Yeah.
And so everyone was expecting her home visit to be like a mess.
Yeah.
And then it was a perfect home visit because.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
It's tough.
And then they stomped grapes.
Yeah.
I was like,
oh yeah, and then they made wine. And I was like, that's not how. Wait, what?
I'm just saying I wouldn't want to drink the wine that my feet was in.
And also,
I'm all for that date.
Really? You're gonna drink your feet juice?
I'm all for that date. Making wine?
But here's the thing.
I mean, it's cool, but like,
those grapes were not wine grapes.
They were just
definitely were like Harris Teeter grapes
true.
that
Yeah,
they just
for
put in
sure,
the thing,
for
and then
sure.
they're like, it would be so
Harris
cute if you just stepped on these, and then they were like, ooh, wine.
Yeah.
And then
exactly.
made it look like it was the same
Yeah.
thing, but it's not.
I feel like that happens in every season of The Bachelor. I feel like
They
somebody
make
goes,
wine.
they
They go
make
to a
wine
vineyard,
somewhere. It's like,
That's kind of cute,
Yeah.
but
also he low-key called her an alcoholic. Because he was like,
did he?
yeah, he was like, I can't think of a more fitting date for Kelsey than making wine or something like that.
Ooh.
He was like, Kelsey
Wow.
really
Ooh.
enjoys her wine and her champagne, so this is great.
Yeah, that's funny.
I was like,
But
Wow.
this season is... So, I have watched The Bachelor since Juan Pablo's season, which was
Juan Pablo. That's a cool name.
Which was like 8 years ago.
That was a long time ago.
You've been watching The Bachelor for 8 years?
No.
Mad
like,
respect.
Probably 6 years. My sister.
Still mad respect.
My sister and I watch it together, and we love to make fun of it.
Yeah.
And so this season is the worst since that season. I think it might be worse. Yeah. Because, yeah, I have a lot of strong opinions about the season.
Dude, I wish I had seen. I just like haven't. My mom and would always watch The Bachelor, and so I would kind of like know what was going on every now and then. But I never followed the seasons.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had because I don't know.
No, you haven't lost any joy.
Yeah, I don't think
honestly,
that's funny.
You're not missing much, but this season is the worst. Usually, the hometowns there's 4 like entertaining at basis level. They're either sweet or they seem sweet or they're chaotic.
Disastrous.
Yeah. And yeah, it's always just super interesting. The other thing Scott and I were talking about the other night is just like how the parents are always just treating their child who's bringing this person home like a child.
Yeah.
Almost like
They're adults.
Yeah, they're adults. Like Madison specifically is who we were talking about. And they went to Auburn, which their date was cool. I enjoyed.
Yeah,
like,
that was
They played on the basketball, like the Auburn.
Yeah, that was
arena.
awesome.
Like that was cool. And they had Bruce Pearl, the coach. I mean, sports fan, so. But that was cool. And but yeah, they went home. And first of all, her dad looked like he was 30. You know?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Her dad was so funny looking. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and
her
dad was like an assistant on the basketball team, right?
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, well.
But yeah, it's just bizarre how just all the fathers specifically and just the families in general are like just so protective and
yeah. Every single one of the dads was like, listen.
yeah.
Do not say I love you unless you mean it.
Right.
And then immediately after, Peter said, I love you to like all of them. I was like, you know they're going to watch this back, right? You dum-dum.
Yeah.
We also made fun of the fact that all of the dads were Chad, Rick, and Mike. And I don't even know. We didn't even meet the fourth one.
Yeah, Victoria's.
Chad, Rick, and Mike.
Probably Steve was the fourth one.
Yeah, we were joking. We were like, name 3 brothers. And it was Chad, Rick, and Mike.
Mike.
Seriously, that.
That's so
funny.
funny.
We were making fun of that, too.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go to break real fast, and then we'll be back and talk more about The Bachelor. This is The Morning App.
Welcome back.
I can't do the music, and Justin will freak out.
Oh, the fight song? I want you to know, I'm taking an Intro to World Music class because I'm in a bunch of gen eds because I'm basically done with my major and I messed up. Anyway.
That's so fun.
Yeah, it's great. I love it. But I'm taking Intro to World Music, and I'm just gonna say, if you need an easy class to take that class, because geez Louise. Oh my gosh.
I thought you were saying your professor's name, and so I thought her name was Geez.
Her name is Geez Louise. No. That'd be cute. But she made us like split into groups the other day based off of our hair color, and then you had to collab with the people in your group to like sing it, like just pick a song and sing it out loud.
Amazing.
Yeah. And
sounds great.
So we picked a song. We were singing "Don't Stop Believing."
Like acapella?
Yeah, we were just like, "Don't stop believe," like in this giant lecture hall. And then she made us all sing a song that we all know. And somebody was like, "The fight song," and I was like, "No!"
Hey, that's funny.
So everyone was like, like a giant lecture class, and everyone was singing the fight song.
Oh my god!
It was kind of
Nation.
overwhelming.
Somebody probably recorded that.
Yeah,
Like
honestly,
classic App
probably.
State.
Yeah, in my head, I was like, it's a really good thing Justin is not here because he would be having a panic attack.
What'd you say?
But yeah, I want you guys to know that I'm halfway through this
the
Bachelor application already.
Oh,
What else to do at the bottom? Do you have to attach something?
You gotta.
Yeah.
It's attached something ridiculous.
I just reached
resume.
the "Why would you like to be on the show?" question, and I'm stuck already.
To enhance my music career.
To enhance my music.
Yeah. That's what Jed said.
That's what
honestly though, that
Bachelor.
might be a good answer.
Yeah,
I know,
they might put you on there.
People on the show.
I need to put more music online though, because I don't even have a music career.
They might have.
You know what I mean?
Jed might have put that on his application.
He might have been like, I am really passionate about music. Also, I'm trying to find love.
Yeah. And they were like, okay, he might be doing
this. Is good. This is good. This could be some drama.
Worst.
Brian, did you look over Jed's application?
Whoever looked over Jed's application after the show last year were like,
he really meant
give me a promotion. Somebody give me a raise for the work that I did there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's asking. It also asks for your Facebook and your Instagram handle, and just to upload a picture.
Like they're probably looking for people minimum multiple thousand followers.
Oh, I'd say at least like 10,000.
Well.
Also,
I got 1,000. That's a lot.
There's for sure like wealth is involved too.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, do you have to pay money to do this?
I don't know.
I mean,
there's probably a fee.
Job.
Well, perfect. I mean, as soon as I graduate.
So, hey, social media.
Perfect. I don't even have a job.
Yeah.
WASU.
Yeah. No, see, for occupation.
For jobs. WASU
I put director of
radio.
interactive media 90.5 WASU.
The app.
I'm going to get to the show and I'm going to be like, I don't work there anymore.
Social media influencer.
Yeah, that's what it would say.
Oh my God! You know how Kelsey was like a professional clothier or whatever?
Clothier?
Wait, what?
Clothier? I don't even know how to say that word.
Clothier?
Clothier?
What's that?
It's just she makes clothes, I think. Or sells clothes.
I bet she works in a retail store.
Yeah, no, she might.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Professional clothier.
Professional clothier. She probably works in like a boutique or something, or owns a boutique.
Yeah. That one girl was an attorney. Or like a lawyer.
Kelly, Kelly. I was a big fan of Kelly.
I would have made, she definitely would have won if I were the Bachelor.
She had her ish together.
She was smart. And I mean, she was a little, she was a little conceited. And cocky.
She was conceited, but she was like Peter, bro. I'm not gonna throw myself at you.
Right.
Like we just met and I'm traveling the world, so I'm gonna enjoy myself.
She recognized that he's kind of dumb because she was like, all these girls are crying all the girls time.
Around. She was like, wait.
What are y'all doing?
I'm a fan of that.
Wait.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. And she's intelligent, so you can have a good conversation with her. Whereas, I'm not saying the other girls are dumb. Like, I don't know them.
To be fair, she did say, and I know he didn't like when she said this, but she just kept saying, well, this is just so much fun. Like, it's
Yeah, Peter was like, this is serious.
Yeah, Peter was like, I'm getting married. I want you to be committed. And she was just like,
I just met you.
LOL. Like,
but then she got in the car and she was like, whatever. She didn't even cry.
I
she
love
was
that.
Just like,
She probably cried later.
Going back to Shot-Town.
Yeah.
I've had a couple issues with the show this year, and I haven't, because of that, I haven't really watched the last couple episodes. And so the first thing is how Peter, and I think they're related because I already forgot one of the two, but Peter has been so influenced by other people gossiping with him.
Other people, like...
Yeah, saying that she's not here for the right reasons.
Yeah, and he's welcomed that. And I remember in one of the, I feel like in one of the shows, he gave somebody the rose that just was like legit went and talked about someone else. And it just felt very immature on his part to reward people being gossipy.
Yeah, he seems to like drama.
And that was, it just felt very immature. And even so, I watched like 8 minutes of this past episode. It was Madison's hometown, and then the very beginning of Victoria F. And when the girl came up to him, it was like, I wish she had just like I know she has something to say, but he could figure it out on his own.
Yeah.
He can discern who is gonna be healthy for him. Yeah.
Go, please.
What I was gonna say is that's one of the problems with the show is because was it you that said someone did the math and you spend Like,
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
total, 18 hours
Yeah,
with the
it's
person
like
if you
nothing.
end up at the end.
Whoa.
That is enough.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like the total amount of time you spend with them.
And then
Are
you're
you
getting
serious?
engaged.
Yeah.
And like
So-
you would think like there's like this whole thing where like it's like, oh well he won't find out until after he gets engaged to her that
Yeah.
she's like crazy or whatever. But it's like what 18
Yeah.
hours? Like of course they're not gonna show
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Like
That was
what?
gonna be my point too.
Yeah.
So, and then the other thing for me is because related to that, as broadcasting majors here, I've been like looking at it through the lens of the producers intentionally put that in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever it was.
Yeah.
And so that
Put everything in there.
that
Yeah.
honestly makes me so sad because
Yeah.
It's people's
there have been
lives.
some like conscious decisions of quotes that they've inserted that are like, what?
Yeah.
How did
Yeah.
how was that the right choice?
Yeah.
Because that was just so.
Yep.
Yeah, they're just shaping the show how they want it.
And I think they know that like people hate like how Peter has been making his choices, but that's why they're doing it because people
Yeah.
just want to like see the next dumb
Yeah,
choice
because
that he's gonna make.
they'll watch it. That's
Exactly.
the whole goal is to get people to watch it.
Yeah.
So even if they don't like Peter, they're still gonna
Right.
watch it because it's funny.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And there's been a theory going around that Peter doesn't even end up with any of
He
the
ends up with a
contestants.
producer.
Yeah.
I heard that too.
Everyone was like, I hope that's true.
Because apparently there have been pictures of their families together or something that have been leaked, and that's why people
Interesting.
think it.
They might just be friends, you know.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
I
I'm sure they spend a lot
still
of
I'm
time
still hoping he ends up with Hannah B.
Hannah B. Who's
Hannah
that?
B was the previous Bachelorette that
Oh.
she dumped him. She dumped him for someone else, and then he
And then
ended up
Kate.
being a jerk.
Yeah.
So
Well, I didn't like Peter wasn't that bad on The Bachelorette.
no, he was great.
Like, he was
That's why
fine.
everyone loved him.
He's getting exposed for for
And-
real right now.
I mean,
That's the
he's
thing.
Just doing the best he can. It's a hard show to be
Is
on.
he though?
Is
I mean, I'm not
Hard,
saying I
yeah.
support his decisions, but also he's doing everything. Like, if he really
Yeah,
cares
yeah,
for
he-
these, he's obviously happy with the choices he's
Right.
made.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah, I mean it's up to him if he keeps Victoria F or not. I mean
Right.
that's his own
Yeah.
dealings. Like if he actually has feelings. But yeah, that's the thing. It's impossible to put yourself in a situation, or it's impossible to be able to rely on, like you were saying, Scott, find out for yourself if she is of good character or not. That is totally out the window because you spend 18 hours together
Yeah.
and you're put in a
It's
It's like
position.
you won't find out until you
Well,
propose
Right.
to them.
literally. That's how like.
How is it? Is that 18 hours of screen time?
Let me see.
Because like for
Okay, I
their
think it-
hometown, surely they were spending the whole day together, right?
Well,
And they
I
probably
think it was one-on-one. Like you
One-on-one.
spend
Yeah, like
one-on-one
one-on-one time. Because
But when you're
like
with your
group
family, that
dates-
doesn't count. But the dates themselves
yeah.
count.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because they also like, I mean, pretty much what they show of the dates is like what they did. So I think they're like all day dates are still only like 5 hours.
Yeah, they're not that
There's-
long. Also, the other thing is this is totally just interjecting something off topic, but they never eat on the show. They sat
never
down to
eat.
dinner.
They
Yes!
never eat.
That was super
Yes!
frustrating.
Wait, we made
Sat
fun
down
of
to
the.
dinner and
That's
then
so
they
true.
got up.
And then they
So,
just
yeah,
get up and they
unrealistic.
never, yeah.
It's
That's what we
just
made
so
fun of. Yes,
unrealistic.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because they would literally be like, okay, you know, blessings, and then there would be food
Can
on
we
the
talk?
plates, and then they'd be
Yeah.
like, here, can I steal you for a second? Let's go
Like
in the
that
other room. And
steak
it's
looks
like,
so good at Madison's house. I was like, man.
It wasn't quite that
you know.
Valentine's Day chocolate.
yeah. It was that looked good. And the mom was like, Maddie, let's go chat.
Yeah, and I was
She was like,
okay.
And I seriously wonder what the progression, because they didn't eat, that was probably what happened right after that. But why was her first question like, so did, have you told him about your morals?
Yeah.
I know.
You know,
I
like if
know.
you haven't seen
They
each other in a
definitely-
couple months,
yeah.
wouldn't it be like, hey, how are you?
Yeah, they tell them what to say.
Who's Peter? Tell me about Peter. You know?
Seriously,
I'm sure they also
where have you
definitely
been?
had
Yeah.
all that stuff already, and they cut it out because it wasn't what they wanted. The producers, I mean.
That's
Yeah.
that's what I want.
They
Yeah.
probably she probably was definitely like, oh my god, how's this journey been for you? But then the producers were like, nope, that's not gonna make the cut. So
Yeah.
just cut it out.
Yeah.
And then-
It's maybe.
It's
who
disturbing
knows?
to me.
I would love to be a fly on the wall in one of those meetings
Same.
pre-season for the producers.
a production assistant.
Yeah. We could
Yeah.
apply.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
So I just found
the
this
future.
Reddit sequence, and this says that there was a Bachelor podcast, and a previous contestant who was on The Bachelor and was eliminated fairly early said if you're around for about 6 weeks, the time spent with The Bachelor is equivalent to meeting him at the bar one night and having an extended conversation. So about 3 hours.
Oh,
That's good content
goodness.
right there.
of course, I'm for sure going for my music career then, if that's the case.
Yeah.
If I can get interviewed one time for some B-roll, actually, or no, it's not really B-roll, but just a like interview, I'm for sure saying something I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everyone's gonna be, everyone looks at each other online
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I'm for sure
Okay.
going with other intentions.
So it's
No
much.
doubt.
It's
And all of them are Instagram influence after they get off the show.
Right,
Go
right,
ahead,
right.
Kia.
It's more than 18 hours. If you make it to the end, it's like a total of 3 days after the whole process is said and done.
3 days.
Let's get married.
So it's like 36 hours.
Hey, you want to marry?
Hey,
Which does
you
make
could have a
sense, 'cause,
friend
like, the
come to
fantasy
Boone,
suite is
and
an
by the
overnight
end of the
thing.
weekend,
That's true.
You're
Fantasy
married.
is
Be at the
36
same
days
spot.
a whole-
Yeah.
same spot as
Legit.
Pete.
36
Still,
hours.
3 days, you don't know anything about a person after 3 days.
That's why he should go for Hannah B, because they already had 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've had 3 days and then an hour.
Plus the 5 minutes she talked
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah.
So she's way ahead of everyone else.
way ahead of
Y'all should watch an SNL skit called Pilot Hunk with JJ Watt.
Oh, it's so freaking
host
funny.
SNL a couple of weekends ago.
J.J. Watt, like the football player,
yeah,
J.J.
he's
Watt.
Texans. Yeah.
Hosts a
He hosted, and actually Luke Combs performed that night too. So, but yeah, they do a skit, and he's the Bachelor, and it's just
That's
hilarious.
so
He's
funny.
totally making fun of Peter and all of the women.
Yeah.
And all of them say something super
Yeah.
random, and he's like, I love that.
He
Yeah.
says that a lot.
It's really
does.
funny. It's really
Oh,
funny.
and he
that.
also, we made fun of the fact that he's always like, whenever he's or talking about any of the girls, like literally any of them, he's like, she's just so fun to be around. Like,
Yeah.
she's so fun.
He
I
says
love
the
her.
same things. Yeah, and every time one of them was like, Peter, I'm falling in love with you. He's like, I'm so glad to hear you say that. Or like, I love that.
I love that.
It's like,
I think we're
I
getting
love
to
to
the
see that from
point
you.
where he's not really supposed to say I love you back, but he's gonna
Right.
be like,
he's just like,
In the
"Thank
moment,
you."
he's gonna can I get a cut? Can I get a cut? I
There's
need to
also,
think
like,
about this for a second.
Yeah, no, there's also like the when they're like, oh, I'm in love with you, and he's like, I might also
Yeah,
maybe
I can
be
see
falling, maybe
myself-
in love with you.
Yeah.
And they're
can
like,
see-
oh my god,
I could see
really?
myself
And
I
falling
can
in love
see
with
my
you.
heart really falling for you.
I could really see you maybe.
I could see this
perhaps
working
in
out.
my future.
Yeah. It's like
Maybe.
you can see it or it's happening, dude.
Or it is a thing
Yeah.
already.
yeah.
Peter. There's a whole bunch of memes that say, if Peter is my pilot, I'm getting off the plane.
That's
I hope
funny.
I'm flying on a commercial plane one day and they announce.
He works for
"And
Delta."
today, your pilot.
He works for
is
Delta?
Peter
I'm pretty
Weber."
sure it's Delta.
Oh shoot.
Howdy,
not
folks.
anymore.
Is there a way to find out who the pilot is? Yeah.
Howdy, folks. There's another SNL skit that I also watched. Harry Styles hosted a couple months ago, and
Yes,
there
10 out of
was a
10.
skit. It was a live skit where he and another person were the pilots of the plane, and their mics. They were talking to the
Passengers?
They're talking to the passengers, and then they ended, but their mic stayed on. So their
Amazing.
conversation continued over the
Yeah.
loudspeaker. It's really funny. I'm gonna roll to class because I gotta
that's funny.
go
Oh, yeah.
to Belk
Oh yeah.
by
yeah,
9.
yeah.
Oh.
But
Time for the.
time for the fight song.
Time for the.
Cue it up.
There we go.
Can you make it all the way to
Got
Belk
the
in
time.
3 minutes?
That would be pushing it. See you, Scotty.
Bye,
See ya.
Scott.
Oh my God.
So who do y'all think is going to win?
Madison.
Yeah.
I don't
It's gonna
think
be
it's
like
gonna
a
be
casting
Madison.
situation.
I think it could be none of
Yes.
them.
I think it's gonna
honestly.
be none of them.
I think it's gonna be Madison.
But she like does
I know she'll
ultimatum
probably
next
leave.
week.
It's gonna be like a Cassie situation, which I know you don't know what that is.
Yeah, I
But
don't.
basically, on Colton's season, Cassie was like, "I can't do this," and she left. But he was in love with her, so he jumped a fence for her and ran out into this angsty in the middle of the night thing. And then everyone was like, what? And then he went to go find her, and he was like, please come back. Like,
Oh, wait, is
I
that
am in
last
love with you.
season? When everybody
last
was like, the
Bachelor
guy
season.
jumped the fence?
Yes.
Yeah, like a year ago.
Yes.
This time a year ago.
That was a year ago? I feel like I remember everybody talking about that.
And he jumped a fence for Cassie, and I think that's exactly what's going to happen now, because Madison's going to be like, I can't do this. You're involved too much with the other women, and I just can't be here anymore. And she's going to leave, and then he's going to be like, oh, my God, I really
but I love you.
And you're the only one I really care about, which
Yeah.
he should say, because it's true.
Yeah.
But then he's going to chase after her, and then she's going to be like, well, I guess we can start dating. But
Do y'all think that, well, it would be fine if, like, in the rare chance that I'm ever on The Bachelor, or I'm ever The Bachelor, this is a 0% chance. But at the end of it, I'm like
2% chance.
At the end of it, I'm going to sign the contract, whatever it says, and then at the end, I'm going to be like, to the producers, I'm not proposing.
Yeah,
Like,
I would date.
I'm going to continue
but...
to date Madison, but I'm not going to propose right now.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
like,
Colton did.
Yeah.
is that true? But I feel like
Do you think that's in the contract that you have to propose?
But I feel like there has to be some sort of drama at the end. So if you say that, they're going to be like, okay, you got to do this, this, and that.
Right.
Oh, I'm sure it's all planned out. I'm sure.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
But
Sure.
I think that's crazy the amount of time that they spend. That's literally like a weekend in Boone.
days. That's a weekend.
If you spend a weekend in Boone with your significant other,
From
and then
like,
you're like
meeting them to now possibly being proposed to.
while
like a
also
yes.
dating 15 other women.
Yeah, while all
Spending the next 15 weekends with a different woman. every
meeting their
single weekend.
families. Well, not all 15, but
Yeah.
still, yeah, that's crazy. And then they're all like, I love you. Like when one of the girls goes home, they're like, we love you, like blah, blah, blah.
I bet
You
they're
guys don't
tight.
love each
I bet
other.
they're
You're-
tight at the end of it because they don't
I
have
think-
phones.
I think they might be genuine friendships,
Yeah.
honestly, because you're in the house and
That's
usually there's
true.
drama and usually they pick sides and then you get really close with the girls who are on
Yeah.
your side
each
or
side.
whatever.
Yeah.
And
That's-
they're literally like quarantined for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Because they don't have any contact with the outside world.
They don't even have their they don't
Yeah.
have
Yeah, that's a good
phones.
point.
Yeah, they can't
It's
know
that
anything
quality
that's going
time.
on.
Yeah.
They have like a pool and that's it, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
They're eating
Good
some
point.
good meals,
Some
probably.
wine.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of wine.
Definitely a lot of wine. All the wine.
Oh man.
But yeah. All right. Well, we will be back on Friday. Not me, but everyone else. So, this has been the Morning App.